What is up, guys? Stark here. I am back for some more Fate Grand Order Japan, and in today's video we're going to talk a little bit about the news that was released in the game today. Now, I don't usually make news videos on Japan, but I am playing my account more, so I will be trying to stay up to date on the game a little bit more than I have been in the past. So we're going to give this a try. So first up, and as you guys can see here, what I'm doing right now in the background is playing the event that's out right now, and it's not a new event, it's a revival event, but it's going to be the revival event for Nagao Kagetora, who is going to be a 4-star event Lancer, who I don't have on my account right now. So it's going to be a good opportunity for me to go ahead and pick up that character, add her to my team, and start getting these characters that I've missed for not playing this account for so long. So that's going to be really nice, and there's really not that much to talk about for the event since it's a return event, but there is going to be a wardrobe update for the character, so you will be able to get that while you're doing the event. And if you did already have the event, you can get, I believe, up to 2 rare mana prisms for getting the extra copies of the character if you already have, you know, them maxed out. So keep that in mind. Now, I don't really play Japan that much, so I'm not really sure how it works. So like, it says for your 6th copy, like every time after the 6th copy you get a rare mana prism, so I'm not sure like if that means like just individual copies, or if you have them Noble Phantasm max, does that count? I'm not sure, but you will get extra rare mana prisms for that for 6 or more copies. In addition to that, though, there is going to be strengthening quests for a couple characters, and we're going to go ahead and talk about those. So first up, we have Okida Soji Alter, who will have an update to one of her skills, and this is going to be the Fuden B skill. So originally, this skill increased her Noble Phantasm gauge, as well as increasing her critical star gather rate for 1 turn. And, you know, it's a pretty good skill. You have a 30% increase to your gauge, which is always nice, being able to get a flat increase to your gauge, and 500% increase to your critical star gather rate. That's nice as well. And it will go up to a Fuden B+, which will add on an additional effect of being able to increase your own attack for 3 times over the course of 3 turns. So you have a 20% increase there for 3 of your attacks. So that'll be very good, a very nice buff, in addition to an already decent skill in my opinion. That's actually pretty good, being able to get, you know, quite a lot of damage output out of that while charging your own Noble Phantasm in the process. The second character that will be getting an update is going to be the Avenger version of Nobunaga, the Demon King Nobunaga. So this will be with her as if in a dream skill, and this will apply invincibility for 1 turn, as well as increasing her own buff removal resistance. So, nice skill. Being able to have invincibility is going to be very nice, because you more than likely won't be taking any damage that turn. And being able to increase your own buff removal resistance is going to be nice as well. That way you can keep your buffs on the character. So the update to her skill, she will have increased damage against Sky Attribute enemies on burning battlefields for 3 turns. So it's going to be a big increase. It'll be a 50% increase at level 10. But it's also going to be limited to Sky Attribute, and it has to be on a burning battlefield. So, you know, it's interesting. It has 2 very specific criteria that you need to meet in order for the skill to be very effective. But yeah, overall, it's not a bad one, and if you can meet that criteria, you're going to be getting a big increase to your overall damage. And then the third character to have an update is going to be for the Berserker version of Nobunaga, and this will update her Noble Phantasm. So originally, it deals damage to a single enemy at a pretty good rate, and then on the overcharge effect, it will deal extra damage against divine enemies. So all of that is going to stay there, and it's going to gain an additional effect where it will grant herself burning battlefield for 3 turns. As will also increase the amount of overall damage it will deal for the base damage. The overcharge damage will stay the same. So the update to her Noble Phantasm overall is pretty good, being able to get herself burning battlefield for 3 turns. That's going to be really nice because you're going to be able to maximize her skills, which will have increased effects if you are on a burning battlefield. So even if you're not actually on a burning battlefield, as long as you can use her Noble Phantasm, you'll be able to do the extra effects. And for the Berserker version in specific, this will also be able to increase her own attack for 3 turns as long as she's on that burning battlefield. So with the Noble Phantasm, she will be, and you'll be able to get an extra 20% increase to your attack. Now, this is only if you have her skills updated, because that is one of the extra effects she gets with her skill update. But you should already have that, so when you do upgrade her Noble Phantasm, you will be able to, make good use of her skill along with her Noble Phantasm updates. So overall, it's going to be a very nice update. So that's it, guys. It was just a quick little news video for Japan. I hope to do more Japan news videos and other videos as I continue to play my account and get more into, the Japanese version of the game and get more familiar with it. So definitely stay tuned for that. I hope you guys do enjoy the fact that I am kind of branching out to do, videos for the Japanese version of the game. So hopefully you guys like that. If you do, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I have the links below to my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Discord. So feel free to check those out. And I will see you guys next time.